energy. All right, I'm feeling like a lot of breakthroughs are coming through. Okay, let's read the energy collective. Let's get into it. What is the energy of the collective? What is the energy around the collective? What is the energy around the collective? Make sure you turn your notifications on. What is the energy of the collective? What is the energy surrounding the collective at this time? What is the energy surrounding the collective at this time? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, we got that Cancer Capricorn energy. We got that water and earth energy. All right, so I'm feeling like, like I said, it's time to plant some new ideas. Some of you guys have already planted some new ideas and just waiting on them to grow. Okay, we got the Three of Cups in reverse, and we got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, some of you guys, okay, so there's this energy, okay, of gossiping, overindulgence. Okay, yeah, some of you guys try to bring some things to life, okay, but it's like a miscarriage. Okay, it's like you, it's like some of you guys were pregnant with an idea. Somebody was pregnant with an idea and didn't and wasn't able to bring it fully through. Okay, yeah, it's like you were pregnant with an idea, okay, and you weren't able to fully bring it through. It's like you were missing that spark or that energy to bring it through. Okay, there's this energy of gossiping, okay. You may feel like you have a lack of a friend circle. All right, some of you guys may be experiencing cheating. Okay, yeah, it's like somebody has a lack of social life. Okay, yeah, somebody has a lack of social life, and it's causing you to doubt yourself and to doubt what this space of you being with self is. Okay, you might see that other people are getting together and doing things. Okay, but I feel like you're being placed with self, okay, so that you can bring these ideas through. It's like somebody got ideas and you're pregnant with ideas, right? But it's like when you try to bring them through, you allow these distractions to come in. Okay, it's like you got to bring your focus back to self. Okay, yeah, you may have missed some events, okay, and it may make you feel like you out of the circle. Okay, yeah, you may feel like people are gossiping about you. Okay, this may be causing you to overindulge in food or alcohol or whatever it is. Somebody is overindulging because they are looking at everyone hang together or group together or be together, okay? But you got to realize that because you are chosen, you have purpose, and you have something that you are trying to do. Okay, it's okay to be separated at times. Okay, it's okay to be with self because you have something that you have ideas that you are being given. Okay, that are being placed in you to bring through. Okay, so don't worry about who's talking about you. Okay, if you feel like you have a lack of social life, you can always change that. Okay, you can always choose to be social. It's a choice. Okay, realize that this is a choice that your soul is making to be with self. Okay, yeah, your soul wants you to bring these ideas through. Okay, your soul wants you to bring these ideas through. Like I said, some of you guys are dealing with gossiping. Okay, or there's this energy of somebody gossiping. Okay, yeah, but you over here, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, mature and grounded. Okay, this is feminine energy. Okay, worried about your business and your prosperity. Okay, some of you guys are healers. Okay, successful. Yeah, it's like this is the energy that you need to be focused on. Okay, you can't be worried about the people in opposition, gossiping, and all this stuff. That is simply a distraction. Okay, yeah, I am hearing breakthrough and I'm seeing breakthrough. Okay, yeah, stop judging yourself for what other people are doing. Okay, you can't focus on what other people are doing. We got power, status, loyalty, respect, ambition, and career. Yeah, that's what you need to be focused on. Okay, don't worry about the people over there gossiping and all that stuff, and do not fall into that mess. Okay, do not fall into that mess with the people. Give me clarity. Yeah, because see, somebody is about to uh receive their throne. It's like somebody is sitting on a throne, okay? But somebody is about to level this throne up that you are already sitting on. All right, and this is why the people may be gossiping. It's because spiritually they already know that you on the level up. Okay, your status is about to change. All right, yeah, somebody demanding their respect. You ambitious, career driven, loyal. It says you're allergic to the lies. All liars must exit. If there's a liar in your energy, you got to get rid of them for somebody. Somebody is lying in some of you guys' energy. All right, that's a waste of time. Yeah, that's a waste of time to deal with people who lying and playing games. Okay, that's just going to work up against your power, your status. All right, yeah, that it's just going to work up against it. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing celebrities. Some of you guys may be celebrities. We got new partner in reverse, and we got slavery is over. Okay, we got new partner in reverse, and we got slavery is over. Okay, there may be somebody who is trying to work up against your money. Yeah, I feel like somebody is trying to work up against some of you guys' money. Okay, well, they want you to do things for free, but baby, your energy ain't free. I said, your energy ain't free, your time ain't free. Okay, you don't get your time back. Okay, you don't get your time back. Okay, let the people know. Okay, that your services, whatever you offer, okay, it's not free. Okay, it's not free. Some of you guys may have left a relationship, whether it be your partner uh being deceased, okay, or you ending the relationship. Okay, I feel like a new partnership is coming in though. Okay, I feel like a new partnership is coming in. You may have felt like a slave for some of y'all in this old partnership. I said in this old union, you may have felt like a slave. Okay, but this new partnership is trying to come in. And you have got to learn. Okay, yeah, we got that Ten of Pentacles coming. All right, that abundance is coming in. All right, because you focused on something, you working on something. You may be trying to manifest the lottery. You may be trying to manifest that Powerball. You may be trying to manifest, your wealth, your abundance, your inheritance, whatever it is. Okay, I feel like it's a reality that's trying to come through. Okay, you are somebody. This is the reminder that you are somebody. Okay, that you are somebody. All right, keep reminding yourself that you are somebody. Somebody need to check and sit with themselves and see what kind of conversations that you are really having with yourself, okay, behind the scenes in that subconscious. Okay, make sure that it's positive conversation if you're trying to manifest money. Okay, the conversations that you are quietly having in your subconscious mind, okay, is what's going to connect to this money. All right, that you are trying to manifest, because those subconscious conversations are the most important conversations. And secondly, you have to change your wording to more positive wording. But I feel like this wish fulfillment, this dream come true. This money is coming, and don't give up. Okay, you might not see it at the moment. Remember, you are somebody. You may not see it at the moment, but you got to focus. You got to understand that reality. Okay, so your old self is always going to try to pull you back, right? It's going to test you to see if you really want to come into this wealth. If you really believe that you this millionaire, if you really believe that you this billionaire, if you really believe this version of yourself that you're trying to be, it's going to test you. And even though you can't see it physically, okay, it's a test to see if you really want it. So if you trying to manifest money at this time, okay, this is a confirmation that is there. Okay, yeah, this is a confirmation that is there. Okay, but when you are looking around you, right? When you are looking around you, you may not see it. It's because the breakthrough is trying to come in. Okay, it get real silent. Okay, before that money hit, it get, you get them tests. Okay, because like I said, old self has to die. Okay, and this new version has to come in. So you got to have faith that it's coming. You got to believe that it's coming. Okay, and you got to keep practicing whatever it is that you're practicing. Okay, to bring that money in. There are some signs that are coming. Okay, to show you them 555s, them 888s, them 99. Yeah, they coming through to show you, okay, that you are manifesting in the spiritual realm. Okay, but when you got this miscarriage, okay, when you got this miscarriage because you worried about, the people around you, okay, you may be overindulging, right? And there's gossiping and all this mess. You got to break free of all that mess. And even though you may not be doing it, okay, having it around you and worrying about it and focusing on it is going to affect your manifestation. Okay, stay focused on your manifestation. Okay, because this power, this status, this loyalty, this respect, this ambition, this career is coming through. You are the queen of pentacles. You are the queen of pentacles. Okay, the money is there, baby. It's there. This is a confirmation that is there if you're trying to manifest money. It's a confirmation. Remember that you are the wave. You are already the money. The fact that you want it is already there. Okay, but don't get caught up in the mess. All right, and if you attach to a relationship, yeah, the sun is coming out to send you downloads, to clear your energy. Make sure that you get out in the sun. Okay, even if it's just sitting out there for 20, 30 minutes. All right, and allowing it to clean up your vibration. All right, so that this Ten of Pentacles can come through. This abundance can come through. All right, yeah, this abundance can come through. All right, we got jail time and we got picture that. We got jail time and we got picture that. Yeah, somebody trying to send some of you guys to jail. Okay, yeah, picture that. Picture that. Picture somebody trying to send you to jail, man, or set you up to send you to jail. Picture that. Okay, picture that. They gonna mess around. It's gonna be their reality. Yeah, there's somebody trying to set somebody up to go to jail, baby. The ancestor said, picture that. Picture that. Sun coming out to reveal. Sun coming out to clean the energy. Sun coming out to give you guidance. Sun coming out to get rid of the stagnation. Okay, yeah, to get rid of the stagnant energy, man. All right, they ain't know you was made for this, baby. I said that you was made for this. It's nothing they can do about it. Okay, success is coming in. The breakthrough is here, baby. All right, see, you used to hope ish. But now somebody walking around already knowing that the money is theirs, that the house is there, that the car is there. Okay, you walking around already knowing it, got into the storyline, baby. You the character, all right, and you ain't performing, baby. You are in it. See, for somebody, you ain't got to see it, baby. You know it's there. See, you gotta already know that the fact that self is telling you that it's there, which is creating the knowing of it being there, is good enough, baby. Trust it. It's there, baby. You got to vibrate higher. You got to focus on it. You got to get rid of the negative attachments. You got to get out in nature and let them trees and the sun know what it is, baby. Stop eating all that heavy mess and put some of that fruit up in your body so you can receive them downloads. Start cleaning that house up, getting rid of all that dust. Yeah, get rid of all that dust so you can get your downloads, so you can receive your downloads. Okay, yeah, so your antenna can be clean, man. Some of y'all antenna dusted. And then you wonder why you're not getting a signal, baby. Clean that dirty house up. All right, sweep that daggone house and mop it down. Get you some fabuloso or something, baby. Clean up that daggone environment, okay? Because your environment is a reflection of how you are feeling in the inside world. Okay, yeah, the fact that you can create it in your imagination, okay, is showing you that it's there. All right, but if you keep miscarrying the vibration, if you keep miscarrying the wealth, okay, that exists in your inner world, okay, it's not going to come through. And the daggone sure ain't gonna come through with people who are gossiping and bringing your daggone vibration down. All right, get rid of them daggone gossip channels. Give them a break for a minute till the shmoney gets through. All right, yeah, they lowering your vibration. I know being nosy is fun. I'm nosy too. But baby, sometimes you got to take a break from that when you trying to bring through your baby. When you trying to bring through your creation. All right, some of y'all are pregnant, but you keep miscarrying the daggone creation. And it's because you attached to the mess, you vibrating in the mess, and even though you ain't the one over there talking about the mess, you listening to the mess. All right, and it's affecting your vibration. We got the magician. Okay, yeah, we got the magician showing up. We got the Taurus, that earth energy showing up, baby. Yeah, we got the earth and the wind, baby. Thing trying to manifest. You hear me? Yeah, the magician is coming in because you already got the tools to create this money. You got all the tools to create the money, baby. You are the vessel. The idea lives inside of you. But you got to see yourself, okay, as worthy of having it and understanding that you are the creator with all the tools. All right, you already have the tools. You already have the knowledge. You already have the vessel. You already have the idea. Now you got to vibrate in a way that attaches to it. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm trying to create, baby. I will go and put on that 777 frequency on the YouTube, baby, and I will clear my energy with it. That 777-888 hertz, baby. I put it right on and play that thing to the end. It'll have you vibrating like that daggone wealth. I'm telling you. Don't say I ain't gave y'all no tips now. All right, you are the magician, power, potential, skill, initiative, concentration. Look at that, concentration. Some of y'all got to concentrate. And as a woman with the ADD, baby. All right, you better learn how to focus and get it focused on what it is and concentrate on that manifestation. Didn't I just say manifestation, baby? That thing is here. I said somebody, it's like you right on the verge of it, baby. You right there, but you just got to stay focused. Yeah, you gotta call in your power and your will. You got to will this thing through. Yeah, some of y'all is gonna manifest through your talents. Okay, yeah, you better use your magic, baby. You better bring it through with your skills. Some of y'all gonna bring this wealth through with your skills. This abundance is gonna manifest through your talents and your gifts. Okay, some of y'all are creators, baby, and you got to stay focused. Yeah, because the time is near, baby. The breakthrough is here. Okay, and you are the magician. Keep creating, keep putting power behind and good intentions behind the things that you do. Okay, some things are not instant. Okay, because like I said, the old self has to make sure it can die, baby. Put a fork in that thing. Tell that old self, I am done. I claimed it and it's mine. Tell old self, I am done with you. Thanks for showing up, but I'm in the new. I said, somebody is in the new, baby. Let that old self know that you are in the new. Let it know that you are infinite versions of self. You are done with it. All right, you are done with that old self. Moving into the new, creating this new. Okay, manifesting the new. All right, through your talents and your gifts. Okay, resourcefulness. Okay, make sure that y'all researching the things that you want to bring through. All right, and getting a better connection with it. Okay, make sure you do your visionary stuff, where you see yourself with it. Okay, you want that new house, start envisioning yourself in that bed, rolling around in them sheets, baby. Make it real. See, because that's where everything come from, baby. It start in that mind. Okay, everything that exists started from the mind, baby. All right, you are the magician. Bring it through. Focus on it. Will it. Okay, put power and energy behind it. All right, and don't let nobody or nothing come between you and your creation. You and your baby. All right, you and the things that you want. You and the things that you bringing through. You are here to create, not to be a part of the mess. And see the Hierophant coming right on through. Okay, yeah, y'all are teachers. Okay, a lot of y'all are teaching, knowledgeable. Okay, but see, the teacher also got to learn, baby. I said the teacher always has to learn. That's what makes them the teacher. I said the teacher always has to learn, baby. Okay, the teacher is always the student bringing the information through. Yeah, some of y'all ask for guidance if you need it, baby. All right, ain't nothing wrong with asking for guidance. Okay, some of y'all called to be teachers in these institutions. Yeah, some of y'all being called, okay, to teach. Okay, whether it be spiritual, whether it be math, whether it be science. Okay, you are a teacher. You can do it all, baby. Yeah, the blessings are coming through. You are blessed. Okay, you are blessed. Okay, yeah, resonating in your values. Yeah, values are important to you guys. All right, yeah, see, somebody seeing the value in themselves. All right, yeah, you got to see the value in yourself. We got roll the dice. Okay, it's time to roll the dice. You're being called to try your luck at this time. Go play a lottery ticket or enter a raffle of choice. Play responsibly. One ticket or roll is enough unless you get a nudge from the universe. Either way, you're a winner, baby. Now, I ain't telling y'all to go play, but what I'm saying is the Shenita Frequency is not responsible for any losses or wins. Baby, use your own discernment. All I'm saying is, baby, it's time for somebody to roll the dice. All right, it's time for somebody to roll the dice on their life. All right, understand that you are the lucky number. You are the lucky one. You are the luck. All right, it's always you. Okay, ancestors, this is what you want me to pick up. It says you're unstoppable. Your momentum is at an all-time high. Keep pushing. It's time to keep pushing, baby. All right, it's time to keep going. The distractions gonna come. All right, yeah, the people gonna try to attach because you on a roll. I said you on a roll. The people gonna come out the woodworks. People who ain't never even came to see you gonna start seeing you. All right, people just gonna come out, and that is a confirmation that you are on the roll. I'm hearing luck be a lady tonight. You better know that you the luck baby and stop playing. All right, you better know we got Eastern Star or Masons on your trail, and we don't give a daggone. All right, we don't give a daggone about none of these people. Okay, we don't give a daggone about man. As long as you chosen, baby, the people gonna be on your trail. What is new? What is new? See, they want you to have this fear because they got these titles and these man. Don't nobody care about none of that. Okay, I just see I win, you lose. Yeah, I win, you lose. Somebody tried to work up against you, baby, but you the winner, baby. Didn't I just tell you you the winner, baby? You always win. You are the number. Stop writing down them daggone numbers and go ahead and just play the whatever number, baby. You all the numbers. Baby, you all the winner. Put that content out and stop playing. Because the vibration around what you create gonna bring the people. Create that authentic, content that's attached to your energy. Baby, your energy is winning at this time for somebody. Okay, your energy is winning. We got the enemy is near in reverse. The ancestors said the enemy is near, but it's in reverse. Now they gotta watch out for their enemies, baby. I said now they gotta watch out, baby, for their enemies, baby. I feel like love and prosperity is definitely surrounding, okay, the collective at this time. The people who really love and support you are gonna be shown up. Yeah, that was the wrong move, baby. Yeah, the enemy's messing with somebody. That was the wrong move. Somebody tried to make a move and it was the wrong move, baby. Tell them people they got to be quicker than that. I said the ancestors said you got to be quicker than that. All right, yeah, the enemy tried to come, baby, and now they got the enemies on their trail. I said now their enemies are looking for them. See, because you are aligned with purpose, baby. I said you are aligned with purpose on your path. All right, and the people are coming because they can feel that energetic momentum that somebody has when it comes to this manifestation and this new life and these new expectations that you have on self, on life, and this movement. They can feel it, baby. They can feel it. See, you over there with a lack of relationships and you off to yourself because you focus, baby. You focus. You got something you doing. It's And see, once they realize that you ain't in the circle no more, you not showing up as the old self, talking about everybody, drinking and gossiping and sitting on the steps with nothing to do. They got to start gossiping about you because we all know it start off by where's Sarah at? We ain't seen Sarah in a while. Well, yeah, Susie, she over there, man, acting funny. Whole time you over there with your in your purpose and in your path. And because they don't have one, they can't relate to it. I said they can't relate to you because you chosen and they frozen. I said they over there frozen in an old existence and an old time that you are done with, and you over here chosen, baby, walking in the path. Somebody made the wrong move when they decided to move up against you. All right, somebody made the wrong move when they decided, all right, to work up against you while you are in alignment, while you are in your purpose and your path. All right, yeah, somebody about to get it, man. I said somebody over there with that false energy, all right, being nosy, monitoring from afar. Okay, they about to get it. That was the wrong move, baby. They should have thought a little bit harder. Okay, they should have came with good intentions. Okay, and so now karma is got the bleak bleak. We got the Four of Pentacles coming through. Yeah, some of y'all gotta stop guarding that money, baby. The money wanna flow. I said you gotta stop holding on to that coin, baby. Let the coin flow. See, because money like to come where it can flow. All right, because it just don't belong to you. It's a flowing energy. Stop letting, okay, you being broke as a child or having experiences of lack, okay, to claim your existence. Okay, allow the money to flow. Allow it to flow through your hands. Because as you allow it to flow, it's just like a river, right? Okay, flowing into an ocean or however that thing do, baby. All right, it's just like a waterfall, right, that flows into the ocean, right? You know, you got the waterfall and it's flowing, but it's flowing into something bigger. Okay, so when you holding on to that money, it's like putting a drain, at the end of the waterfall. It's like you just allowing that same money to sit there in existence to you. Okay, and while you trying to call, this bigger amount of money, this big abundance, this big wealth through, okay, it's trying to flow, but it can't flow because you over there penny pinching. I said it can't flow because your energy won't allow it to flow. Okay, you got to let the money flow so it can flow to you. All right, next thing you know, you're going to be over there counting, you know what I'm saying, the pennies. All right, and here you are, a millionaire in another reality. But see, in that reality, you are allowing the money to flow. Okay, you are allowing the money to flow. Stop being stingy. Okay, stop being possessive over the money. Okay, and allow, okay, the money to flow. This is showing you how you really don't trust God. You really don't trust the universe. You really don't trust higher self. You really don't believe you are a millionaire, because if you was a millionaire, baby, you wouldn't be holding on that tight. You be out there striving and buying what you want and doing what you want. And that's the energy you gotta be in. Somebody, you are blocked from your abundance. You are blocked from that Powerball. You are blocked from that Mega Millions. You are blocked. Okay, you are blocked because you won't let the money flow. You don't believe you got that 707 million. You don't believe it, because if you believed it, you'd be spending the money freely. All right, and that's the energy you got to be in so that this money can flow to you. Because if you're possessive, right? If you possessive and you guarding this money, it's like saying I don't need none. It reads like I don't need none because I don't need it to flow. Okay, you got to let it flow. All right, for some of y'all, this is the opposite energy to you. Somebody over there guarding some money being stingy and you didn't help them out. Yeah, somebody over there with that lack energy, okay, because this is lack energy. Okay, this reads is lack. Okay, this reads is lack, and as long as you read as lack, that money ain't coming. I said, as long as you read as broke as a joke, the money ain't coming. The money likes to be where it can flow, where it feels like you have accepted it as your reality. The money feel like you have accepted poverty, and so it said, "Oh, okay, well, I don't come where poverty at." All right, you got to walk, talk, and claim it, baby. Somebody need to claim it. Claim that thing right now, baby. Right, money flows to you easily. Okay, money is flowing to you like a waterfall into the ocean, baby. Claim that thing. All right, somebody possessive with the money in opposition. There's somebody who was real materialistic, man. Working up against this Queen of Cups, baby. We got the Queen energy up in this thing. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like. Okay, turn your notifications on. Share this thing with a friend, baby. Let's get it out. All right, we got the Queen of Cups here. All right, tender-hearted, secure. What I tell you, when you in that Queen energy, you secure. Money is flowing to you. Okay, your heart is open and you know how to balance that empathy because you can't be nice to everybody. All right, but you're warm and you're kind. You a healer. Okay, happy. Look at that. Happy, baby. Happy. If there's anything working up against to that happiness, baby, it got to go. Supportive, okay, good mother, okay, take care of your kids, your grandkids, nurture them and pour into them, baby. You a whole inspiration. And then here's this negativity, okay, and opposition. Okay, this energy want to come through and cause you lack, cause you to hold on to the pentacle so hard, baby. George Washington then jumped off the bill. Said, baby, God dang, let me go, baby, let me breathe. Then suffocated the dead presidents, baby. Let the daggone money flow. All right, let it flow. It's just energy. It's just a representation of energy, baby. All right, it's just a representation of energy. Let it flow. All right, there's somebody in opposition who is, I'm seeing, greedy and selfish. All right, yeah, this energy in opposition to some of y'all. All right, is greedy and materialistic. Okay, yeah, greedy and materialistic. All they worry about is materials. Okay, no empathy. All right, we got doggy style. Well, this might be a lover. I said this possessive, stingy, greedy, materialistic person may be a lover for some of y'all. Okay, yeah, they in opposition to thriving energy. Somebody wants you in opposition to that thriving energy. Yeah, I kept feeling like, okay, somebody, all right, it was this energy of thriving for some of you guys, but then it was weird because it was like, well, it's an opposition too. There's this attachment, okay, this could be a lover, okay, yeah, this could be a lover that didn't want you to thrive. Okay, somebody didn't want you to thrive. Okay, this is somebody using distractions. Yeah, some of y'all about to get some money, but somebody is sending energetically distractions. Okay, somebody is sending distractions. energetically, okay, and like I said, this person can be deceased or here. Oh yeah, I get with the deceased folks too. They a whole mess, baby. You think they out of their body, they still ain't messy. They just as messy as they was before the urn, okay, and being placed in the urn. They still messy. They done put them up in the grave, baby. They're still messy. All right, because it was an energy. You hear me? And somebody is using distractions, okay, to keep you away from the things that you want. All right, somebody is using distractions to keep you away. Yeah, this is a possessive energy. Okay, yeah, this is a possessive energy coming in. All right, don't let nobody keep you away from your creations, baby. Release anything that is, yeah, they were morally corrupt. This person was morally corrupt for some of y'all. All right, this energy of moral corruption is also being sent. Okay, yeah, some of y'all morals are gonna be yeah, some of y'all morals are gonna be tested. Yeah, some of y'all morals are going to be tested. Okay, but there's definitely this energy in opposition, okay, to your Queen of Cups, baby. All right, some of y'all need to work on how you feel about money so that your Ten of Pentacles can come through. But for some of y'all guys, it is an attachment or somebody that you was attached to romantically. It also could be family. I'm getting a lot of timelines, okay, but for some of you guys it's a lover. They could be in this realm or outside of this realm, okay, who work against you in life. Now they working up against you in death. They don't want this thriving. They don't want this striving. Okay, yeah, somebody. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a lot of timelines, man. There's definitely this guarding or this energy of guarding money. If you are in the energy of guarding money, okay, let it go. Okay, go buy yourself something nice. Make sure that you spending it with good intentions. Okay, go get your nails, your feet done. Go get groomed. Men, go get you some nice cologne. Get that possessive, guarding money energy up out your daggone spirit today, because it's working up against your abundance. It's working up against this money. Okay, I'm seeing big money for somebody trying to come through. Yeah, somebody don't, this energy don't want you to thrive. Okay, it wants you to stop manifesting. Okay, I'm seeing gatekeeper. Yeah, it's like gatekeeping energy. Okay, there's this gatekeeping energy around this money that somebody's supposed to be getting. Okay, and this energy wants you in opposition to thriving. Okay, we gonna switch the energy up. Okay, if you feel like you holding on to money, if you feel like you scared to spend it, understand that this is spiritual. Okay, go buy you something nice. All right, and you better trust and understand that you ain't never got to safeguard no daggone money when you are a child of the Most High, of God, of Allah, of Jehovah. You ain't never got to hold on to no quarter, nickel, or no daggone dime, because everything you want is already there. And we gonna confirm it with letting the money be spent, man. Now I'm not saying go blow it all, baby. You got to have some balance, but baby, if you wanna splurge on something nice, if you wanna go ahead and get your hair done, if you wanna go ahead and get your feet done, if you wanna go buy yourself something nice, baby, go on and do it and stop playing with the energy, man. See, because it wants you holding on to the money. Okay, this energy wants you holding on to the money so that you can claim lack. So you can claim the energy of lack. Okay, we got the chariot in reverse. Yeah, we got the chariot in reverse, that Cancer water energy, that's 7. We got the fire Aries and the 3 energy coming through. Okay, the energy of moving forward, of confidence, self confidence. Okay, I want to say that self confidence, not false confidence. Okay, not performative confidence, but the confidence that comes from self and nothing else. Because we got a lot of people out here performing confidence, and it's not really who they are. And see, this self confidence is why you moving forward. Okay, it's why you're free. It's why you're expecting this movement. Okay, why success is attached to the movement. Okay, because self is creating the movement. Okay, you got to stop allowing people, all right, to block you from self. Self is all you need, baby. Self is who you are before you had a name. If your parents would have never named you, you would have been self. You better stop playing with it. Okay? You are self. And self is confident about moving forward. And so it's time for the move. I feel like some of y'all are trying to move forward, okay? In this freedom, you want to travel, okay? It's this adventurous energy. Yeah, some of you guys are spreading your wings. You have let something go, okay? You have let that bondage or that trauma go. Okay, some of y'all might have had to go into therapy and deal with some issues. Okay, some of y'all that lost somebody. Okay, and you trying to find that footing again. Some of y'all that lost somebody and you feel free because the relationship was slavery. And now you finding that, dang, okay, ever since this person been gone, I kind of feel like I can move forward. And see, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Okay, it's nothing wrong with that. I think some people feel, who haven't experienced, being in a relationship for a long time and things like that. Okay, they don't understand that. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. Okay, being with another person is a weight. Okay, it is an attachment, and I don't care what relationship that it is. Okay, when it detaches from you, okay, you do feel a sense of release and freedom. All right, some of you guys are spreading your wings because the light is low. All right, these attachments are gone. Whether it was a person, a state of mind, a way of being, an addiction. Okay, some of you guys have lightened the load energetically. Okay, and so this forward movement is coming in. I feel like the chariot being in reverse. Some of you guys need to work on your direction, okay? Before you make this movement, okay, you need to work on your direction, okay? Because this movement is going to need direction. Okay, yeah, it's like somebody needs to work on the direction you're going to go. Okay, the direction may cause stagnation with the movement. Even though you're planning this movement, okay, you need to plan the direction. You need to sit with self and see what direction you need to go. Okay, unblock anything. Okay, get it up out your energy that's a distraction. Okay, because see, self is always showing you something, but if you distract the baby, you gonna be behind. Get rid of the distraction, sit with self, see what direction you want to go in so that you don't face these delays as you try to go forward with this movement, okay? Yeah, stagnation is coming in because there's no direction. It's like you planning, but you feel like you're not moving. It's because you delayed because where you going at? Yeah, you done sat and you done sat on the balcony and you done looked out at the world. You done said I want to travel, but dang it, where's the direction? All right, where is the direction, baby? It's gonna cause you to cancel the trip. Yeah, it's gonna cause you to cancel the trip. All right, because there's no direction. Where you going? What you doing? All right, you need to get more. Somebody need to get in more of an energy. Okay, of direction. Understand what direction you're going in. Okay, gain some ambition, some determination, some willpower. Okay, I feel like some of you guys need to work on that willing, like that willpower. Okay, so that when you go through this, when you know where you going, right? It's like somebody know they want to move. They know they want to get out of the town or city that they in. Okay, they know they don't like being there. Okay, but just like somebody can't sit still enough, okay, to find where it is they want to be. And as long as you don't know the direction, baby, it's just gonna live in your head. As long as you are not focused on where you're going, and you have to have a direction, okay, you have to have a direction. All right, sit down. Okay, get you a nice little journal or notebook. Okay, and start asking self, what is the direction? Okay, and once you start getting this direction, all right, you're going to see the manifestations come about and where you're going. All right, allow yourself to gain some self insight about this direction so that you don't have these false starts and these delays. All right, and work on controlling that direction. Okay, work on controlling that direction. All right, some of y'all feel powerless, baby. Get in your power. Okay, some of y'all gonna have to dig down deep, all right, past that conditioning, all right, and pull up out that inner strength to bring this manifestation through with this forward movement. All right, it's time to get the direction so that the chariot can be in this direction. See, when the chariot is in the upright, okay, you got direction, you got control of the direction, you ambitious. Yeah, you gonna be ambitious because you know where you going, you can trust the movement. Okay, but if you start planning and moving but there's no direction, you're not gonna trust it. All right, so get your direction clear. All right, see the path. The path is going to become clear to you once you get the direction from south. Okay, nobody else can give you this direction. All right, I'm giving you guidance, right? I'm giving you guidance, but only you know the direction. So sit with self, ask self what the direction is, ask God, whatever you believe in, however you want to go about it. Okay, for the direction. Okay, so that this movement can come into play. Okay, so that this planning can begin and so that you can start this travel, this journey, okay, for the next phase of your life towards what you want. Okay, yeah, this adventure is what I'm getting. This new adventure, okay, is trying to come in. Yeah, this new adventure is trying to come in. Life is fun, guys. It's all about, okay, your momentum, keeping, caring about your vibration, caring about yourself, caring about where you're going. You got to care a little bit more. Okay, we've been trained to look outside. You got to look inside. Okay, because inside is where self is. And no matter what you believe in, God still wants you to trust yourself. Okay, the Most High still wants you to trust yourself, or wouldn't have given you self. Okay, so work on self. We got window. Look, we got a new window. We got snitching on you. Okay, somebody trying to snitch on some of y'all. We got real friends showing up. Some of y'all real friends are showing up. If you lost somebody, okay, if you feel like you need yeah, it's like because you in your real energy, your authentic energy, okay, it's like that's connecting you with real people, authentic people who truly love you. Okay, they may be showing up for you at this time. Allow them them to show up. This is a confirmation that you are going the right way. This is a confirmation that you are in the right energy when the real people who really know you, who really care about you, start to show up. You may have had distance for some of y'all, okay, because you was on the wrong path, okay. Somebody was on the wrong path and the wrong relationships, and people who are in their real authentic energy may have left you in that fake energy with that fake person. All right, now the real people showing up because the energy has changed, right? The scene has changed. You've worked on yourself. You've healed, okay? And now the real people, the real love is expressing itself, okay? And allow yourself to feel the vibration, okay? Allow yourself to create new memories, good memories, okay, with the people who are being real with you, who really love you. Okay, allow them to show up. Somebody snitching on somebody. Don't nobody give a daggone. All right, somebody snitching. Don't nobody give a damn. All right, let them snitch. Who gonna check you? All right, who gonna check you? Big old grown person, who gonna check you? All right, who you gonna get in trouble with? Let them snitch. You done did something or said something. Somebody ain't like it. Somebody don't like how you express self. Somebody don't like the daggone decisions that you done made. Tough titty. We don't give a daggone. All right, they need to go snitch on themselves to God. All right, these people are operating like children. We don't deal with no daggone churn. All right, when we deal with churn that are 50 and 60, all right, we put them in the corner and tell them put one leg up until they get tired. We don't give a daggone about nobody snitching like a child. We focused on this new window of opportunity. This new window is showing up for some of you guys. You might feel like you having new ideas. Okay, listen to South. What does South want? Okay, I know it seems crazy to sit down and talk to South, baby, but who else you gonna talk to? See, we've been programmed to talk to everybody else but us. Baby, I sit down on that computer, I say, South, what you want? Baby, South start clicking on things and I listen right on to it. Cause baby, I ain't about to share nothing with nobody so they can sabotage it. Baby, let this new window of opportunity show itself, okay, with these real friends showing up. I feel like this new window, okay, has real people showing up, real friends, real family, people who love you. When you start seeing yourself being surrounded, baby, you in the new, baby. I'm telling you. This new window, okay, got your real friends and family showing up in it. Okay, so make sure that you allow that vibration to come through so you can fully get in the new, baby. It's time for a new beginning. The breakthrough has already started, baby. Ha! Breaking out of that old into that new, and you better get into it. Where everything you want is, baby. Where your dreams and opportunity is, baby. Get rid of the distractions and the noise and focus on yourself. It's the Shenita Frequency. Make sure that you turn your notifications on. Make sure you book a reading, okay? And I also am going to start to do spiritual counseling, okay? Spiritual coaching, okay? I'm in my bag. Oh yeah, I done killed the old self. That girl laying down, baby. It's the new me. I said new bodies with no miles, baby. The mileage didn't reset. Make sure you get your reading, baby. It's in the description. I got posts about it, baby. I got the Zoom link. The Shenita Frequency is on Zoom. You better get into it, baby. Turn them notifications on, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.